Hello beautiful souls, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today's pick a card reading is on the topic messages from your ancestors. So before that, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're drawn to this video, this reading, this message is meant for you. And if you need any of my guidance, healing sessions, crystals, or any of my services, feel free to look in the description box below. Link is over there. And also, if you like my channel, like my readings, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you have any advice, guidance, or I welcome all the critics also. Okay, so there will be 3 piles, 1, 2, 3. And number 1 will have this new moon. Number 2, waxing moon. And number 3, full moon. You can pause the video, you can meditate and see which pile draws you the most. You can use a pendulum or any other means also. 1, 2, 3. Also, you can choose more than 1 pile in this reading. Okay. So, pile number 1, let's get started with your reading. I'll just keep them aside. Pile number 1, that is the new moon. Let's see what messages your ancestors want to convey to you. Excuse me. Guides, please let me know what are the messages from the ancestors of pile number 1. Pile number 1, ancestors. Okay, this card is popping out. I'll pick up one more. Messages from ancestors of pile number 1. Let's see some angel messages from your ancestors. Finally. Messages from pile number 1. Okay. We'll read this later. We got the stress card for you. We got beyond illusion card for you. This one. And from the archangel messages, we got humility for you. Archangel Uriel. Okay. So I see the messages which your ancestors want to convey to you is that, see, right now you might be facing a lot of difficulties in your life. You might be overburdened and you might be feeling guided by people, You might be feeling guided by people, and due to that, like, you might be feeling not guided. By guiding, I mean you might be feeling controlled by other people. That they have to make you are thinking that they make you walk towards a certain path and you have to, like, see this rope in this you can see this monkey is tied with this rope. He is kind of tamed. So this is what you are feeling, that you are tamed. You are they are deciding your moves. Okay, this is what you might be feeling, and this is why you might be very stressed and unable to make decisions on your own. You don't know what to do, what not to do. You are feeling stuck. Okay, and this is why it might also be that you are generally harsh towards life, towards your loved ones, towards yourself, towards your life. This is because of this stress, you have become harsh towards life. Okay, so with this beyond illusion card, you can just see this. I hope you can see this. With this beyond illusion card, I can see this. Your ancestors are telling you to have a proper judgment, like make proper decisions, think carefully. See this third eye chakra, just see this one. So your ancestors are telling you, guiding you to make decisions for yourself. Be able to understand. Do not be guided. Do not allow others to lead you. Okay, do not be guided. Why am I getting this word guided? I don't know. Like, it might be relevant to few of you. Okay, just see what does this guided word mean for you. But yeah, this is the word I'm getting again and again. So do not be controlled by others. Do not let others lead your way, lead your path. Just have this proper capability of making decisions and judgments for yourself. Okay, do not let others lead you, because you are kind of feeling tamed and suppressed by them. So do not let that happen. You have this ability to take decision for yourself. You are just not allowing it to happen. Okay, you are just not allowing it with this third eye. I see that you are kind of suppressing. Your third eye chakra might be blocked, not literally, but yeah, metaphorically I would say it is blocked. So you are unable to see, or you are not willing to see. Okay, you are not willing to get an insight, or you are unable to get an insight because of this thing. So this is what your angels, your ancestors and even your angels, because I got this word angels, your angels, your guides and your ancestors are telling you to have this proper decision making capability, humility. Again, I told you that you might be feeling very harsh and rough towards life, towards yourself and towards your loved ones also. So practice humility. Okay, practice this humility. Be kind and generous towards life, towards others, towards yourself first of all. Okay, and when you are not hard on yourself, when you are really soft and you are able to forgive yourself, I would say. I don't know why I get this word forgive for you. Maybe you are finding yourself guilty of something, and this is why you have kind of decided to punish yourself. I don't know, like, this is what I'm getting. So just be kind and generous to yourself. Okay, it happens, things go wrong sometimes, but it's completely fine. It's completely fine. Practice humility, have this insight, have this proper decision making capability, because you are really special. You are really special. You are a very kind soul. This is what I'm seeing. This is just the circumstances and it will pass. Okay, let's see what is the guidance for you. We got the super soul. Obviously these are guidances, but let me see one more. I reside in every heart. From me alone come remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness. I'm to be known by all the Vedas, and the author of Vedanta and I alone knows the Vedas. Again, I get this word forgetfulness. I told you that few of you might be able to forgive yourself, or might be somebody also. Few of you might be finding yourself guilty of something, and this is a kind of a punishment which you are giving to yourself. So this is what guides and your ancestors are telling you to let it go. Practice forgetfulness. Okay, just surrender to God. Seek guidance from your angels, from your archangels, from your guides, God, divine, universe, whatever you call, from your ancestors. They are there by your side, and they see the things which you are unable to. Obviously, you don't know why is this happening. You might be feeling very stressed, but they have some bigger plans for you. See, with this, I am the author of Vedanta and I alone know the Vedas. So basically, they are the source of this ultimate knowledge. Me alone come remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness. Again, yes. So, if you have committed some sin also, if you are guilty of something also, just surrender to the God. God will forgive you. Do not punish yourself. Practice humility. You are not guilty of anything. It's fine. We commit mistakes sometimes. And God has better plans for you, okay? Which is beyond the understanding of you and me, okay? So just whatever is happening is for your good. Just have faith, have patience, be kind and generous towards yourself, towards others. Forgive yourself, forgive others. And just do not let yourself Do not let others lead you, okay? Do not let others tame you. Do not let others suppress you. Have this insight. Have this courage of taking stand for yourself, okay? So pile number 1, this was your reading. Now, I hope it resonates with you. Now let's move on to pile number 2. Is your pile number 2 who chose this waxing moon. Let's see messages from your ancestors for you. What do they want to convey? Guys, please let me know. Ancestors of pile number 2, let me know what are the messages you want to convey to pile number 2. Something fell down. Many things fell down. Okay? Many cards fell down. Just 2 cards. Just give me 2 cards. What is the message you want to convey to pile number 2, ancestors? Okay. Just give me one more. Is this one? Yeah. Just give me one more card. Messages. Okay. 3 want to come out for you. Perfect. One guidance. 3 spirits. Okay. Another guidance. Another message. This one wants to come out. We'll see this later. Isolation. Okay. We are the world. Clinging to the past. Okay, so this is your issue. Then we have the nurturing card. I hope you can see this. Nurturing. Okay. We'll see this one later. So there has been something in your life. You have been through something and you are unable to let go of it. Again, I am getting the same vibes that you might be finding yourself guilty of something, or you might be feeling bad about a situation in the past and you are just not letting it go. You are unable to let it go and you are constantly overthinking like what went wrong and what could have been done to change the situation in your favor, like all these things, okay? But you need to understand here that past cannot be changed. But by overthinking and clinging on to it, you are just changing your future, which could have been good. But right now, in this state of mind, you are not going to have a good future in this way, because you are really stressed and you are stuck somewhere in the past and you are not letting it go. You are punishing yourself by clinging on to the past. See this person with this isolation card. This person is crying, surrounded by ice. So yeah, you both are kind of heartbroken and just have given up on everything. Just thinking about the past, recalling the events from your past. You are just kind of doing that. And yeah, you are thinking that everything is over, everything is finished for you. There is nothing which can be done to mend the past, or there is no hope of a better future for you. So this is what your ancestors are telling you: to stop clinging to the past, stop overthinking about the past. And obviously, I would say with this "we are the world," I would say that do not isolate yourself, okay? Because right now I can see that you have given up on everything and you are kind of detached from everyone, detached from everything. So please do not do that. Do not do that. be with, seek help. See these people, they are holding hands and they are forming a circle. I hope you can see this. So yeah, seek guidance from your, if you need a counselor, just seek guidance from a counselor. Just talk to your family, talk to your friends. Just vent out your feelings. You are kind of building it. Just see, you are kind of building it inside. You are suppressing it, you are holding it inside. Just let it go. Just vent out, express yourself. Spend more time with your family, with your friends. You will definitely come out of that. Okay, with this nurturing, yes, nurture yourself. Practice this self-love, self-care. Spend time in nature. See all the good things in life. Focus on the good things in life. There are many beautiful things in life, many beautiful things in nature. Like there are several things which you can focus on. It will help you in raising your vibes. Okay, so practice self-love, self-care. See the beauty of the nature, see the beautiful of the divine creation around you. Just try to find happiness in small things. Okay, this is what the message I'm getting for you from your ancestors. And yes, your ancestors are always with you. You can seek their help, their guidance. They will always help you to walk towards a better path. Okay, now let's see what is the message. This is Master of Mystics, what it says. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will always be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. I hold this to be true. So again, this speaks of surrendering to the divine. Okay, surrender to the divine, and you will definitely come out of it. For now, just focus on self-love, focus on the beauty of the creation, of the divine, focus on the good things in life. Speak to your family, speak to your friends, because here I see that you are having many beautiful things in your life which are really good and which others don't have, others might not have. So just see that gift, acknowledge that gift, praise that gift. Okay, right now you are just fixated to something related to your past, so just let it go. Focus on the things which you have in your present. And when you do that, it might also be that, see, past cannot be changed. Okay, so when you focus on all the good things and do all the good things for yourself, for others, then what happens is you create that high vibrations, you create that positive vibrations for yourself. And it might also be that the thing you are worrying about might come in future in a very better and positive way. You cannot change your past, but you can change your future, right? So you might get that thing in future in a much better way, and at that time you'll realize that why you didn't get it in the past, because it was not right for you in the past. So this thing might come towards you in future in a very better way, or there might be something new which is much better. And because I'm seeing and I'm sensing this thing, that you have many good things which others don't have. And if you practice this, and if you trust God that whatever happened was for your good, then definitely there will be new doors of opportunity for you, new doors of happiness which will be opened for you. Okay, so pile number 2, this was your message. I hope it resonates with you. Now we'll move on to pile number 3. Keep this here. Pile number 3, who chose this full moon? Let's see what your ancestors want to convey to you. Ancestors of pile number 3, please let me know what is the message you have for them. Just give me 2 cards. Okay, give me one more card, please. Just give me one more card. I don't want these many. Please give me one. Okay. One card. Ancestors of pile number 3. Guides of pile number 3. Please give me one card. Ancestors, guides of pile number 3, please give me one card. Somehow this grace wanted to show up. Let's see what is the... I'll take this one also. Just give me one card. Okay. We got the trust card for you. Innocence card for you. Okay, Archangel Michael. He wanted to show up, and again Archangel Uriel, this motivation card. I hope you can see this. Yes, we'll see this later. Yeah. So right now I see that you are not feeling protected. I don't know why I get this word. You are not feeling protected. You are scared of something, or you are worrying about something. You have a lot of insecurities and fear inside you about something. I don't know that. But yeah, you are dealing with all these things. And I see that this fear, insecurity is like, it doesn't have any valid reason. Like, I won't say that it doesn't have valid reason for you. According to you, obviously it is a big thing. But in reality, it is not that important, okay? It is like, you are just overthinking. You are thinking about the things which don't hold any importance, any significance. It might seem significant to you, but it doesn't. It is not in reality, okay? So yeah, this is the thing which you are dealing with. And it might also be that you fall into the trap of others. You fall into others' trap, like others might very easily manipulate you, or you fall into the trap of their sweet talks, and later they just use you and they go off. It might be. And this is why you are kind of feeling this insecurity within you, that others might use you, others might manipulate you, and you will fall into their trap, and you will reach nowhere. And yeah, others might step on you and they might climb the ladder, but you will remain there. And yeah, this is the thing which you might be feeling. But see, this is your guides. This is what your guides are telling you, that being innocent is good, but do not let it hamper your positive nature, because this is a very beautiful nature in these days. I would say that you are really innocent and you trust people, but do not trust blindly. Do not fall into the trap. And if you are feeling insecure, because see, with this I'm seeing that you might be having any bad experience in the past, and due to which you are really guarded. Even now you are unable to trust on people who are good, who advise you the better things. So this might be the case with you, and you are really guarded and you feel unsafe. I don't know why I'm getting this word safety, unsafe and all, scared. So yeah, this is what you are dealing with. So your ancestors are telling you to be innocent, but do not be blind. Learn to trust others. Being protective of yourself is good, but being defensive and overly guarded is not good, okay? So you just need to learn where to draw this line. You need to learn how to react, and sometimes you need to take this leap of faith, because of whatever happened in your past. I see that you are unable to trust anybody. But see this, your ancestors are telling you to learn to trust people. There are good people also. See, this person is flying without any worry, of falling down, without worrying of falling down, and this trust card. Yes, so learn to let go of the things, and sometimes learn to take a leap of faith also. Learn to just enjoy the moment, learn to trust the right people. With this innocence card, sometimes you need to let your innocent child, the child inside you, the innocence inside you come out. Okay, because for whatsoever reason you have lost your innocence, you have lost your childishness, you have lost trust, you have become so guarded and protective towards life because of whatsoever experience in the past, and you might be feeling low about yourself. So do not do that. Let your inner child come out. Enjoy the small things in life like a child does. Enjoy the small things in life. Find happiness in even the smallest things. Learn to trust others. Learn to trust yourself, first of all, that you are capable and worthy of things. Learn to trust yourself. Learn to trust others. And with this, I'll come to him later. With this motivation card, I see that you, obviously I told that you might be lacking this self-trust and self-worth. Okay. So with this motivation card, just you lack motivation in your life, so just seek for that. Talk with people who encourage you, watch motivational videos, or in any way just focus on motivating yourself. Just focus on this self-worth and self-care, self-love, self-trust, I would say. Okay. And if there is nobody around you to motivate you, you motivate yourself. Do things. See, this person, sorry, this archangel is, see him, he's practicing. There is bow and arrow in his hand, and he's practicing his passion, I would say. Right? So just motivate yourself, practice the things which you are interested in, and once you start to excel, you might fail once or twice, but when you start to excel, your confidence will boost up. You will feel motivated. Okay? You won't need anybody else to motivate you then. You yourself will feel motivated. Okay? And with this Archangel Michael, again, angel of protection. Okay? So he is there to protect you. He is always there to protect you, to guide you towards the right path. Do not feel scared. Do not feel demotivated. Do not feel scared that you might fall into some trap, or others might cheat on you, manipulate you. Okay. So the messages I'm getting, to sum up the messages which I'm getting from your ancestors and your guides, is just, first, learn to trust yourself. Learn to trust the trustworthy people. Do not doubt on everybody. No doubt there are all kinds of people, but there are good people also, right? So just learn to trust on the right people. You have just closed your innocent being, your innocence, your child somewhere inside. So just let it come out. It wants to come out. Just let it come out. This will help you in raising your vibrations and help you in easing out. Help you in flying, I would say. Okay, just enjoy the moment. Keep yourself motivated in any way, and yes, seek guidance from your ancestors and angels whenever you feel scared and whenever you feel demoralized or demotivated. They are there to help you and protect you. Okay. And now we have this beyond scripture. What it says: whatever purposes are served by a small pond are achieved by the great reservoirs of water. Similarly, all the purposes of the Vedas are accomplished by the one who knows God. Again, with this, see, whatever happened in your past, it might be that it was kind of a lesson for you not to trust on wrong people. And if you ask me, and according to the cards, whatever happened was for your lesson for sure, but that was the good thing, that you didn't happen to do whatever you wanted to and others manipulated you. Okay, that was a good thing for you, that you just drifted apart from that. Okay, this was just kind of a lesson for you, because you had to prepare yourself. Your angels, your guides, your God, ancestors, they wanted you to prepare for the upcoming challenges which are crucial in your life. But right now, what you are doing is, because of those small opportunities you missed in the past, you are kind of neglecting the big opportunities, which are the upcoming big opportunities. Okay, I would say. So yes, this is what the message is for you, that whatever purposes are served by small pond are achieved by great reservoirs of water. So you have good opportunities which are lying ahead. Just let go of all these um, negative feelings which you are holding because of some bad experiences. They were just small petty things. Big opportunities are coming ahead. Okay, so focus on them. Just do not be defensive, do not be guarded, do not trust on wrong people, but do not distrust everybody either. This is what I would say. This is what your ancestors are telling you, and they are always there to guide you. Okay, so pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates with you. Do let me know in the comment section, and yes, take care of yourself, feel positive, be optimistic, happy, and take care till we meet again.